Okay, so if you're running Facebook ads to an e-commerce business or to a lead generation business, please pay attention because I'm going to show you how you can double, triple, or even quadruple the results that you're getting from your Facebook ads. And it's by making this one single tweak. Now, before I reveal that tweak, what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh my screen over here and I'm going to show you some results from one of my e-commerce clients that in the past 365 days, they've managed to generate almost $250,000. So if you haven't generated this kind of money for your e-commerce brand, or even I do have clients that I'm doing lead generation campaigns for, and they've generated tens and thousands of dollars in sales. And one thing that I can credit to their success is this, and that is the offer. So, what I mean by this is, for me, an offer is not necessarily 10% off or 15% off or 20% off or even a buy one, get one free. You're getting a bit close, but that's not what I would say an offer is. An offer isn't established since 1989, or our customers come first, or we have the lowest price in the industry or in the market, or whatever it might be. You see, an offer is what people get in exchange for their money. Now, the key here is what do people, and when I say people, what does your customer, what does your client get in exchange for their hard earned money? And the reason why a lot of advertisers and businesses in general fail is because they don't effectively communicate what their customer actually gets. And what they get is not a 10% off. You see, when somebody's spending money with you, what they're doing is they're trying to solve a problem. And the best way for them to solve a problem is to buy your product or your service that promises a solution to their problem. And the way that you promise that solution is through what we call in marketing a result. What I mean by this is when somebody's spending money with you, what they're actually looking for is a result. They're not looking for a discount or anything like that. That comes later. But first, you've got to effectively communicate what is the result, what is the promise that your product or your service does for the customer. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you actual examples of other businesses so you can have a good idea what do I mean by a good offer, by a result. You see, this is Domino's Pizza. Now, Domino's Pizza went from 0 to 1 billion in revenue and grew from basically one store to over 5,000 stores in the US alone from this one single offer, this one single result. And this was the result, this was the promise that they made to their customers that allowed them to scale their advertising, their marketing. And that is fresh, hot pizza delivered to your door in 30 minutes or it's free. The next brand is Casper. They went from 0 to 100 million in revenue with this one offer alone. Try your mattress free for 60 nights or you don't pay, well, or you pay nothing. Another brand, which is Caterpillar. 48-hour parts service anywhere in the world, or Caterpillar pays. Another brand, which is Maytag. 10 years trouble-free operation. You see, when you are buying a dryer, what do you want? You want something that is going to work, that's not going to break down, and you don't have to call like somebody, like an engineer to repair it. So their promise is 10 years trouble-free operation. Now, this is the brand that you are very familiar with, and that is McDonald's. The way that McDonald's became the juggernaut that it is with this one offer alone. Your order is ready in 30 seconds, not 30 minutes. And if you ever watched the movie Founder, which was released in 2016, this was the secret to McDonald's success in 1948. Now, this is another entrepreneur, Rudy Moya, if you ever see his advertisements on Facebook, will beat your ads or get your money back. And this is another one. His name is Law Payne, and he's in the fitness industry. So get 100 book sales appointments guaranteed or your money back plus $1,000 for wasting your time. And finally, we have Alex Becker. So if you ever see his advertisements promoting his software, High Rose, this is his promise. This is his offer. This is the results that he can achieve for you in his software tool. How Hyros uses AI tracking to instantly increase ad ROI or you don't pay. And this one single offer took him from 0 to 2 million per month in revenue. So are you starting to get it now? You see, the reason why your advertisements is not achieving the results that you want it to achieve, maybe you're trying to generate sales and unfortunately you're not generating any sales, or maybe you're trying to generate leads and unfortunately not generating any leads. It's because you haven't effectively communicated the results, the promise, the problem that your product or service solves for your customer effectively. And as I said in the beginning, a 10% off, 15% off isn't going to cut it. Your customer comes first isn't going to cut it. We have the lowest price in the market isn't going to cut it. What you need to do is identify the problem that your customer has and how you can position your product or your service to solve that problem. If your product or your service has some sort of unique selling proposition, a unique point, a unique benefit that no other product in the marketplace has, that is what you should be putting in your Facebook ad or Google ads or TikTok or Snapchat ads. Does that make sense? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a template that I have used for the clients that I've worked with, and it will be of major help to you. And of course, it's called the God Offer template, which I'm not going to go into this video what a God Offer is. So how to, number one, benefit. So this is where you fill in the blank in specific time frame, because if you notice all the previous offers, not every single one of them, but some of them has a specific time that their offer, well, that the benefit is achieved. So how to, number one, benefit in a specific time frame without doing what the customer hates or missing out on their favorite food. And if you do not achieve the benefit, if the customer doesn't achieve the benefit in the specific time, then they get their money back. And this is what I've seen work best. You see, let's just say, for example, you are a gym owner and you own a gym business and you're trying to get more people into your $9.99 per month or $20 a month membership subscription. You see, people do not want memberships. That's the reason why your membership program isn't scaling, isn't growing. What people want is a result. So rather than focusing on selling a membership, focus on selling a result. For example, how to lose £6 in 6 weeks without sing on your favorite foods, or you get your money back. And this is actually an offer that Alex Emosi did. So I'm going to give full credit to him. Lose £6 in 6 weeks, and if you do, you get your money back. For example, another example is in the kitchen renovation space. Get your dream kitchen in 48 hours or less. Does that make sense? So I'm not promoting a 10% off or 20% off. No, not at all. So what I would like you to do is go back, look at your advertisements, and try to change and try to tweak the copy. So the copy is just the words in the advertisement so that you effectively communicate what is it that the customer gets in exchange for their money. And I've given you plenty of examples in this video so you can have your creative juices flowing. And from that, you should be able to see some success. So thank you for watching this video. I know it's very short and I know this PowerPoint slide is a lot longer. So I will go into greater detail, in another video. But for this video, I'm just going to leave it there and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you.